This is 25,000 Miracles. My name is Ellie, and I have a story from Annette Budsban, and she wants to tell you a little bit about her sewing machine. She's had a treadle sewing machine for more than 23 years. She loves this machine, and she wants to share with you the experience she had with this machine, and also she wants to share the experience of the feeling that God gave her as she received this. So here's her quote. Let me get my quote out. Several years ago, a good friend of mine had a gorgeous treadle sewing machine. This was my first opportunity to lay eyes on something so absolutely exquisite. The cabinet was made of oak and had beautiful carvings on it. Each time I saw it, I would comment on its loveliness and just the fact that someday I would have one exactly like it. I just knew in my heart that God would fulfill this desire, end quote. Now, a few months later, her friend told her that she was going out browsing antiques and she was going to keep her eyes open for a machine just like hers. So all day long, you know the excitement that Annette is going to feel. She's feeling excited and she can hardly wait. Now, when she did get a message from her friend sounded disappointed. And there was this tone of disappointment. And she said, I didn't find anything for you today. She found many machines, but she said they were very pricey. And she felt that they would not find anything exactly like hers. Now, that made Annette feel sad. And she felt disappointed. And then she said, this is what she said, I will have one just like yours. Strangely enough, she said, I felt this would truly come to pass. About a week later, she was reading an advertising paper, and she noticed someone had a treadle sewing machine for sale for $20. Her friend paid $80 for hers. Okay, so here's this treadle machine. There's nothing else about it, so she doesn't know anything. So she decides to make an appointment and go over and have a look at this machine. And oh my goodness, this is what she said. When I arrived, a young woman explained her grandmother died and she was finally getting around to cleaning out the attic. She decided she would sell much of what she discovered, as most items were not useful to her, close quote. While they entered the house, and Annette was just ecstatic. Ecstatic in front of her was exactly the machine she wanted. Oh, she said, there, I couldn't believe my eyes. There stood the treadle machine I always imagined. This one was exactly like her friends. She was elated and her heart was filled with this warm, wonderful feeling. All this for the price of $20. Oh, she couldn't wait to share her news with her friend. She was so happy. Now, later that evening, after sharing that news, she was just changing the sheets on her bed. And for some reason, she decided she wanted to flip over the mattress. She doesn't know why. So this is what she said. As I struggled to flip it over, a $20 bill blew out from underneath it. How odd. Who put that there? Then I was just filled. I was filled with this wonderful feeling, this warmth. The treadle machine was a gift from God. He was returning the $20 to me. Annette loves sharing this story, and she loves sharing with us the knowing feeling that she had in her as she received this beautiful gift from God. I have to go. Come again. This is 25,000 Miracles. Bye-bye.